you anything with BFA. That's why I have Ryan.
I don't like it either.
Whatever. He likes it. He likes it. But again, I want to thank everybody for coming. Of course, Ryan, as y'all know, will come up and speak in a minute. He started this whole thing, and through the transition, I hope I'm doing a decent job for y'all. And this is just something that we talked about of developing a Hall of Fame. I mean, the three kids here today, from Roberto, Kayla, and Dillinger, they're competing against the best kids out there that are willing to accept the invite. Period. And obviously Roberto, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to have your dad come in as a 16-year-old or something. But my goodness, one day I'm gonna find somebody.
No, you're not.
To do no, probably not. Kayla, missed you last time. I understand. Talked about it. It was great.
Yeah, I'm going to
Dillinger, you're just a man. I love your fight face. Or getting ready face.
Yes.
Do it real quick. Can you do it on the spot? Anyway, can you do it? But anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Ryan come up, talk about each competitor, then after that.
Awesome.
These are the awards, guys, for y'all to take home. Hope y'all enjoy them. And we'll do some shots with that. Go ahead, Ryan.
Cool. Yeah. So basically, as you can tell, I think, and I mean, I'm biased because BFA is something that Roland and I, we started together, and we had a vision, but the vision was to be something bigger and better than what others out there could provide, and that was a one stage, one match at a time, perfectly timed matches so that you know when to warm up and know when to eat and use the restroom and all those things without just being thrown out there on the mats. We wanted it to be submission only so that there was no question who won, those types of things. We wanted to make a challenge to do it a little different. There's no 15s against 16s and things like that except for some of the special brackets. We wanted to go out. We never said anything about weight class or anything. We said we wanted to find the best 14 or 12-year-old or 10-year-old, period. I'm sorry if one's big and strong. Well, I wanted to find the baddest 10-year-old on the planet. You can come and prove it. Doesn't mean you're the biggest or the smallest, but who's the baddest 10-year-old? Who's the baddest 13-year-old? That's what we wanted to determine with BFA. We catch a lot of heat from people, sometimes like, well, no weight classes are silly. You don't have to accept the challenge. But the kids that accept the challenge are the kids that are brave, train hard, they come in and they think they can do it. And I have the utmost respect for that. They're not weighing in, they're not doing anything. So, with kids especially, those are some brave kids to step in and do that. As far as the Hall of Fame, we wanted the belts to be special. There's never been a belt designed the same way, ever. Each belt is for that particular BFA, so that it's special. It's not something. I hate to say this, we do cherish all of our belts and everything. I mean, we've got our walls and medals and all that, but we've got NAGA belts collecting dust at the bottom of closets. There's not a BFA belt in our house doing that. They're hung. They're displayed nicely because they are one of a kind. If you lose it, we're screwed because there's no more, right? So we wanted to give that professional. We wanted it to be streamed live so people could tune in and watch around the world. We wanted to bring in as many people from all over the place, and we're continuing to do that. We also have situations to where Roland has a very tough job. Finding people that want to face Roberto and Kayla and Dillinger's and some of the other dominant kids is not easy. I mean, parents are like, ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. I'm serious, it's just not easy. So the recruiting process and everything that goes through, to find those athletes is difficult. We have a lot of parents that say, oh, I'm ready. And then you go look at their YouTube video and you're like, we're not gonna accept them. They would get hurt, they're not ready. So it's that balance of they have to be winning their categories and then they have to be willing to come and face these monsters that are going to put it on them. So, I just appreciate all of y'all. I know for me, and my experiences, I've had a lot of highs and lows in this industry, but some of my very best highs and makes me the most proud is to see these guys right here at BFA because they get the big brackets, 8 kids or more. It's not just one and done or something like that. And when they win that, they went to war. I'll never forget BFA 3, I think, in Houston. You left Fight to Win, or one of them, that morning and came and just had wars. And when you were done, I mean, you couldn't move. I mean, you was on the mat. I mean, your mom was rubbing your lungs just to get you to breathe. Seriously, man. I mean, digging deep, you know. But that, to me, those are those things that stick out in my mind that makes me just go, they're just warriors, you know. So, one last thing. Winning one BFA belt is huge. I'm sorry, man. There's kids that have won one, and that's the highlight of their life. You've got 7 belts, 4 belts, 4 belts. It's kind of unheard of. The reason we did this Hall of Fame is I don't see over the next several years and years and years any kids able to come in and just do 4 in a row or 6 total belts without being a really, really, really special athlete. I just don't see it. It's going to be very difficult to get one of these cups. Now, if you do, well, you know, next year, you know, or the year after, we'll have another ceremony and issue a Hall of Fame, because anybody that gets 4 in a row or 6 total is in. But that's going to be a very, very, very tough thing to do for anybody. I guarantee it. We did not make that entry into the Hall of Fame easy at all. 4 in a row, 6 total, not going to be easy. So let's give it up for these guys. I'll say this, you know, I think BFA has brought a lot of attention to these kids as well, and has kind of helped them be put out there on the forefront, and I know has helped my academy personally because of the attention that the tournament gets and things like that. You know, having Dillinger there, I get a lot of kids that want to come and sign up because they're on Facebook and they see BFA and they see the belts and, you know, and all that. So it's been good personally for us and our academy. So hopefully it's the same back to you guys, but all of y'all deserve it. Every one of you guys. It's been a pleasure to watch that. You bet.
One last thing again, our first inductee, of course, has to be Roberto. Come on up real quick.
There is no better.
Congratulations.
Good job, buddy.
Sorry, we have to go. He's the first, but okay.
I can't wait for this next one, by the way.
I know, that's gonna be
It's gonna be fun. I want to have you meet some people in separate rooms.
probably.
Good job, son.
One last thing again to the families. We have 2 school owners, academies, the things that you do with your kids or that we all do for our kids, to have them compete, have them come to BFA, have them do all that. You know, I appreciate y'all accepting the invite and bringing these kids here. You know, because this is the standard. This is above the standard, actually. You know, this is it. This is BFA. This is what Ryan, I believe, was searching for.
Exactly
The
what
best kids on, and it's great. 2 from Houston area, 1 from Dallas, Texas.
That's no coincidence. I'm sorry, we send the invites to California and all those West Coast kids. I know they're good, but they've come. Some of them have won and some of them have not. I think Texas has some of the best kids on the planet. I don't care what anybody says. Bottom line.
I'd like to thank my boys too. They helped out.
Always
picking up. And especially, guys, my wife.
Yeah.
No, BFA wouldn't exist if she wasn't behind me. And for the food and everything else. But again, Mike, do you want to, I know you have to leave. Do you want to do pictures with the kids outside and with the families if they want?
Yeah.
Grab a belt, guys. Roberto brought a bunch of them. Since he has them all. And so families, individual, together would be great. We're going to take it out at the pool if that's fine with everybody. And then after that, food time. Hopefully everybody's hungry.